Alright, so this is round one of the Duelist Grounds Washington DC tournament. We have Sharpman versus Arawn. Not exactly sure what either player is going to be using today, but tournament started yesterday and so far so good. This will be the first featured match of the tournament, so hopefully we're in for a good one. Sharpman won the RPS, so he'll elect to start. And we'll start with one to the back row. So, I have no idea what either player's using. Well, we now know Arwen's using Rabbit, so he's gonna just attempt to do some damage here. And more than likely it'll probably go through. Yeah. And we'll see a back row or two. So either Sharpman's trying to set up for a nice 2-for-1 torrential here, or his hand just isn't all that good. And might see 1900 more damage pushed there, yep. So far, there's not really been much action. Just some setting in 1900s. If Fallon was here, he'd say Saber's horse is better than Thunder King. And 1900 more damage. Nothing really special going on here. This kind of sucks. Well, with 7 cards in hand, I gotta imagine he can do something. I mean, okay, we now know he's playing an E-Hero build. We'll see him attempt to crash. Yep, and that'll go through. Well, looks like it's going to. Oh, okay, Gemini Spark. Seems like a weird play, but then again, his hand might be that bad. And again, I definitely don't understand E-Heroes, so can I say? Man. Well, both players have really taken a lackadaisical start to this match. We'll see another vanilla come out. I gotta imagine a Sharpman Kenny's gonna answer it. Yeah. Well, tour guide's kind of useless. Torrential's kind of good. And Sangan. So we're either gonna see tour guide or Torrential come out here. Most likely, I think he'll pick torrential. No? I guess not. So maybe them other back rows are more than bluffs. Oh, look at that. And as you can see, the world of advertising, you guys can get a say again for as low as 35 cents at tcgplayer.com. There's a little bit of free advertising for you. On average, the vanilla's $1.40. I love it. And we're gonna see our first rabbit play. See if it actually gets through or not now. A solemn warning here can be a good and bad thing. Bad in the sense that I already took 3 1900 attacks, but yep. Looks like he has to do it, otherwise there's gonna be probably a Lagi on the field since we know he doesn't have torrential. But side effect of that is, hey, you're at 300 life points. You're easily fucked. And nothing on the field's really safe unless it's a big beat stick. Even those 1900s they're not hard to get over. You figure if he draws another rabbit, it's probably game over. And we'll probably see a solemn warning here. Oh, no, effect failure. That's just as bad as a solemn warning right now for Sharpman, because that thing's only got 1,000 attack. So, yeah, unless he can do something with that tour guy now or defend it, we're probably going to game 2. And we'll see him finally break through for a little bit of damage. Might as well. Yep, we're going to see another vanilla come out, and we're going to see an attempt at game. But he's got the mirror force down, so possibly we'll see double lance. Nope. That would have been an interesting way to finish off the game. Oh, shit. Still can't imagine that Torgad's gonna do much more attacking. It's just too risky. See him get some value out of, well, no, there's really no value out of that torrential. It actually ends up being a 1-for-1. But it does clear the field, and with 300 life points, what can you say? So Sharpman, well, no, it's actually even since he went first, so it's not really a plus here. Oh, the PLS drop. Now it's going to be interesting to see if he attacks here or if he elects to end turn. Maybe there's a possible solemn judgment face down. He could be thinking of doing that. If it was a warning, I think the choice would be pretty obvious right now to do it. Though I'm pretty sure warning's not face down. It's most likely a judgment. Oh wow. Shows how much I know. That's why I'm the commentator. Well, a reborn right here would be a... Oh! Solemn's the solemn warning. And with Sharpman down to 150 life points, it looks like he's going to press for the damage. And it's probably going to get there. No, he's gonna book it, but even then, that's still okay for Sharpman. But then again, that probably means that Arawn might have an answer next turn, or might not. Not really sure who these people are in chat. But got some spectators. Maybe they're fans. Okay. It's gonna elect to play the Max C in order to throw out the pot of avarice. Sharpman has to feel good and bad about that at the same time. He's not gonna really plus it all off the pot of avarice, but that also means he's getting 2 new cards to his hand. So it's like kinda good, kinda bad. As long as those 2 cards aren't good, Sharpman should survive this turn. You would think. So looks like he might have drilled into a tour guide. There's also the possibility that he just wanted 2 more cards in his hand to see if he could come up with a better play. His hand could already been good. And as we say, he had the rescue rabbit. So he was probably fishing for a typhoon or something along those lines. Let's see a couple Cabazals come out. And I think the correct play is to make Lagia here. But he might elect to press, no? And we're definitely going to see a Lagia come out. He had played Stratos. What? Wow, as you can see, Max C's about 110 now. Oh, I forgot all about BLS. I don't think he could stop that. No, Fiendish Chain. Unless he has an MST here, that's gonna pretty much suck. But even an MST doesn't do much with the Lagia face up on the field. So he'd actually have to have 2 of them MSTs. Or an MST and a Fiendish Chain of his own face down. Even with 150 life points, Sharpman's still not he's in good position right now. It's just he's at 150 life points. I think the question he's asking himself right now is, what's he gonna let Lagia negate so that he can follow it up? No, looks like he's just gonna elect to take it to another turn and put a monster face down as some insurance. Could be an alias, it could be a Veiler, it could be a bunch of things. We did see him set the Veiler earlier due to being pretty low on life, so nothing's out of the realm of possibilities. I really don't think he plays the main deck Reaper or Dandelion. Or, I'm sorry, not Dandelion, Gelen Duo. I don't know why I always get those names mixed up, but fuck it, it happens. And unlike Alan, I'll never DC, because I don't forget. Hmm. Ho-ho! Hmm. I get the feeling he could have negated it since it. No, maybe not. Elemental Hero Nova Master. Must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned in other ways. This card destroys an opponent's monster by battle. Draw one card. Guess what? $12. Oh, there's 2,600 to the face, and this game's turning around real quick. Unless we see a dark hole here, Sharpman might come back and take this game after getting beat in the face. Just too bad no one played last night. Could have had some drunk commentary going on. And it looks like he's gonna save himself from going minus. It honestly really does nothing except let him draw, so. Well, I stand corrected. He's gonna minus himself to stop him from drawing. Which tells me automatically that that monster face down is probably useless. So I'm not sure what Sharpman's thinking about here. Unless he has some kind of a follow-up. Since he knows that that monster is something weak, maybe we'll see something else come out to the field. And he's probably guessing that those back rows aren't very helpful right now. No, he's just going to continue to the battle phase. And he'll run over a max C. So yeah, we got a big old useless BLS wall. Keyword being, though, he's a wall. It's not too many monsters that the rabbit deck can bring out that can actually get over that. And wow, Sharpman's gonna come back and take the duel 1-0. God damn. And Sharpman's fishing for information. Well, Sharpman, in stunning comeback to say the least, takes the first game and goes up 1-0 in this best of 3 match. Typically coming back in a match like that where you're down to 300 to full early, it's ridiculously hard. The real turning point in that match was really being able to put that BLS on the field and creating that wall, because the rabbit play right after, well, what's he gonna do? He's just got a big old rabbit on the field. It turns into a log. It's 2,400. It can't get over to BLS. So that was, in my opinion, the big turning point of the game, was getting that big monster on the field. And as a lot of people know, rabbit decks have trouble getting over these big monsters. That's why, as we saw in Long Beach, Dark World's such a good matchup against it. Though, in fairness, that finals feature match, his hands are pretty broken. But heroes, as we've seen lately, have a pretty good matchup against a rabbit, because they can get big knocking monsters on the field. And that's what it's all about. So, we'll see what kind of a side deck he has here, and if he'll be able to counteract some of these big monsters coming out. And we're going to see an Alias come up onto the field and go on the offensive. Gelen Duo. Everyone's favorite tech since Long Beach. Now what makes Gelen Duo so good over other cards is the fact that you can't Dulka the effect. It's just like a Spirit Reaper. So, a lot of people were saying, okay, there's Spirit Reapers and Marshmallows. Well, Marshmallow, you can Dulka that effect. So it's not quite that good in Reapers. You know, you can get them off the field. Unless you're playing enemy controller, which most people aren't, Gelen Duo is just going to sit there for a while. And there's nothing you can do about it. Unless Spirit Dragon comes back, then we got some problems. Good old 2005 cards. Yeah, and as some people forget, Stratus does have a second effect. As we can see, Stratus can destroy cards on the field and act like a bitch. So, we'll get another Alias to the hand here. Apparently some of our watchers aren't paying attention. Gemini Spark. And that is just one of those cards that actually beat the Gelen Duo. See an end phase MST here? Is that what this is? I looked away for a second and something happens. Yep, that's what it was. So end phase, he's gonna hit the Solemn Warning, but there's really no follow-up play to it. Oh no, a lot of people feel differently about different plays. Some people would say, no, you never end phase MST unless you have follow-up play. Or some people say, you take your chances, you end phase the MST, and you hope you draw the follow-up play based on your odds. Who's right, who's wrong? I don't know. Depends on the luck of the draw. Sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. Oh, we're gonna see a Utopia? Oh shit. Bring out the topes. Oh, Blame Armor Ninja. Okay. Didn't expect that one. Okay, so basically what he's doing is he's saying, my Blade Armor can now attack you twice. It's a Mataz of the Zapper. Except better. Alright, and this attack's gonna go through. And we're gonna hit the Snowman Eater. So that Snowman Eater's gonna get good value there. 1 for 1. Well, yeah, it does end up being a 1 for 1. But it clears the field. That's the most important thing. Gets that big fucker off the field. Wow. Really? 1-0 sharp, but who won? Or, I'm sorry, who ha won? I'm an asshole. And as you can see, you can pick up your blade armors for $7. Oh man, whoever created this DN, they're about to get rich off of it. Because this right here is paid advertising. Someone is making a lot of money for putting that there. I guarantee you pretty soon, this space right here, we're going to see advertising. This space right here, we're going to see advertising. And this Gellin Duo in attack mode, I don't know how I feel about that. It's just a vanilla now. And his Stratos is going to get value again. We're going to see another alias come to the hand. And if this attack gets through, he's going to be feeling pretty stupid right about now. Because that is nothing more than a Capitals. And $35. See, as you can see, okay, viewers, 59 cents is about to take out $34.99. Put it to the grave. Oh, Forbidden Chalice. My, oh my. So as we can see, the $11.19 combined with the $34 to beat up on this little guy. What did he ever do? Money Cards wins Yu-Gi-Oh! I wonder what are the pros and cons for playing a Forbidden Chalice over Lance? Because whether a monster goes up by a certain amount or down by a certain amount, I don't think it matters. Like, I almost... Well, okay, the Lance says spell and trap. So if you're not afraid of back rows, I guess you have that. I still don't know how I feel about it, though. Oh, the Bottomless. There's a card I've actually been thinking about playing again. Right in the side deck. It's so good right now. The only deck it's really weak against is Insectors. And you just don't side it in. But this helps you in your Rabbit Mirror. This helps you against Dark World. Not as much against Dark World. But it can. There's better cards, let's put it like that. But this helps you against the E-Hero matchup. Getting this big guy off the field. And he's not going to get these two back. So unless this is a Solemn Judgment face down, oh, Super Poly. Power plays among power plays. And we're going to see another Shining take its place. Very nicely done. And I believe that thing's about 3,200 right now. Yeah, that hurts. And we could be moments away from seeing Sharpman take round 1 of this tournament. And progressing to 1-0 unless the Arawn can come up with something here. He has 4 cards in hand. Oh, there's the Dark Hole, but the Alias and that Stratus is coming back. So it's like, okay, you can Dark Hole. I still plus. And that's why Shining's so good. Aw, but we can't get a price on them. How sad. And a Torrential Tribute's going to keep him alive for another turn. But we're going to see a Gemini Spark to clear the other back row card. And we might see a Monster Reborn come out here now to finish the game. Possibly a BLS. Oh, wow. Nope, he just wanted to clear that field and, you know, nice little +3 going on here. And he's just going to throw both of those back rows down. We're probably going to see a Stratus come out here and try and finish the game. MST, he'll just go fishing for one of them. And he'll hit an MST. But he doesn't really care at this point. He just wants to take one of the options off the field. And that Stratus will come out. And he'll reveal the Heavy Storm. And that'll be game. Sharpman will go up in the tournament 1-0. Again, anyone else listening to this stream, if you want to have any of your games featured, just send me a message on AIM. That's JR Grasscutter. And Sharpman will go up 1-0. Arawn also says that he didn't have the Torrential Tribute the first game, and yep, Arawn just didn't draw a monster. So yep, Sharpman will take this one with Heroes 2-0 over Arawn, and Arawn will fall to 0-1 in the tournament.